everybody, welcome back to another Wind Down Wednesday with me, Janelle, back in my house in front of my adorable little Christmas tree with all my mother's beautiful handmade ornaments on them. I've been happy literally every day since I put my tree up because I look at it and it makes me think of home. So anyway, right now you got to find whatever you can to make yourself happy this time of year, especially during coronavirus, right? Anyway, something came in the mail the other day that reminded me of something that happened at Christmas time every year when I was a little girl, and it's such a vivid memory. And this little book called Joy Delivered came, and it's full of all sorts of like Christmas things you can get for kids. It's like a little wish book of Christmas tree gifts, Christmas presents and stuff, you know, toys. Anyway, when I was a little girl, we lived in this little town called Brandon, Manitoba, Canada, where my mom and sister still live to this day. Anyway, there weren't that many. I think we had an Eaton's. I'm not even sure if we had a Hudson Bay in town at that time, but they were kind of the two big stores in Canada. And every year, about 6 weeks before Christmas, the Christmas wish book came in the mail. It's a catalog about this thick, full of glossy pages of toys and clothes and lawnmowers, like whatever. It was, you know, the prairies in Canada, but anything you could dream of was basically in the wish book. And I would sit there with that wish book page by page, looking and imagining all the things I wanted to ask Santa Claus for Christmas for. Well, it was so coveted, the book, in my family, and my brother Doug and my sister Sandy and I used to fight about who was going to look at the wish book first. We get home from school, scrambling to the coffee table to be the first one to grab it. It got so bad that my mother had to put in like a time line. So you get it for 30 minutes, you get it for 30 minutes, you get it for 30 minutes, and we just loved looking at that book. It was like the best thing ever. It was like, made us excited for Christmas, right? It also gave me ideas of what I wanted to ask Santa for. I'm going to wrote my letter every year to Santa Claus. Lots of good time to make sure it got to the North Pole and everything. Anyway, this little book put a smile on my face when I got it because it reminded me of like a childhood memory that's a fond memory in my heart. Speaking of memories though, if the kids are in the room, you need to have the kids leave. Let the kids go now. Yeah, because Santa Claus, yeah, I love Santa Claus. I still love Santa Claus, but do you remember the first time you found out that there wasn't likely a Santa Claus? Oh, I remember when. Now, I've always been a late bloomer, and I remember this vividly. It's some of those bad, vivid memories from childhood. I remember being in Fleming Elementary School, and I was downstairs in the basement where the girls' restroom was, and we just come out of physical education or something. I was washing my hands, and one of the girls said, "Can you believe it? My little brother, he's 9. He still believes in Santa Claus." And I remember thinking at the time, what? What do you mean? Why wouldn't he believe in Santa Claus? And they all started talking about how, oh, these kids, sisters and brothers are so mature, they think that Santa's real. And and that their parents, you know, did all the work, and how stupid can these little brothers and sisters be, and how they're not allowed to tell them the truth. And I was devastated. I felt like someone had taken a sword and stuck it into my heart and twisted it, okay? I mean, what do you mean there's no Santa Claus? I've always been a little naive, and yeah, I still didn't want to believe it. I thought maybe it was wrong, and I was so upset I didn't dare ask my parents because I didn't want them to think that I didn't believe in Santa Claus. And it took me I want to say a good year to really accept the fact that Santa Claus wasn't real. And you know what? To this day, however, though, if someone told me that a chubby little guy with a white beard and his little Mrs. Santa Claus were up in the North Pole making toys with the elves, I would not be surprised. In fact, I watch all those stupid Lifetime movies that talk about it. Yeah, why not believe in Santa Claus? I believe in the power of anything. And you can manifest whatever you want in your life, so why not manifest a Santa Claus, okay? So I'm sure you all remember when you grew up, when you figured out that Santa Claus wasn't Santa Claus. Anyway, I don't know, it just reminded me of that. I thought I'd share that with you. And anyway, this year, I'm still hoping for Santa Claus because my stocking is going to be empty because I'm spending Christmas by myself, most likely. But as much as I'm missing going home to see my family right now and spend the holidays with them, I know that next year at this time, I am going to be able to go home and see them because we're going to have the vaccines and everything's going to be back to normal. At least I hope so. Anyway, on that note, I'd love to hear some of your holiday traditions and some of your memories. Please share them with me. It's one of my favorite seasons of the year. And remember, Christmas isn't like a religious holiday to me. Sort of, it's more about being with family and, the spirit of giving. To me, as an adult, I get more excited about giving someone a gift that I know they're going to love. Like, that means more to me than getting something. But that being said, I am open to receiving gifts. Yes. Anyway, on that note, have a good Wind Down Wednesday. Get excited. The holidays are almost here. And be kind, be grateful, because no matter what's going on right now, there are people so much worse off than you. I have some friends who are going through some serious medical stuff right now on top of COVID. And we all have our challenges right now. So be kind to everybody, spread love, spread joy, and spread happiness. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas from Beverly Hills, folks. Kisses. You can always have a glass of wine. Where's the mistletoe? No wonder I'm not getting kissed. I have no mistletoe.